Documentation video, I'm going to talk about how to create, view, edit, and transfer ideas. So let's start here with syntactic structures. I've already created an idea apparently, but let's create a new one. So you press the plus, you can type in the text of the idea, and I'm going to actually put something in here. I'm going to say syntax, excuse me, syntax is independent from semantics. And I'll save that. So that's an idea. Now, in terms of viewing the ideas that you have in the TiddlyJournal, you can go to the Ideas tab. This simply has a big list of all the ideas with no frills. The reason this is important is that the main point of ideas, as we discussed in the overview and philosophy section, is that they are a bridge between sources and notes. What that means is that there has to be a way of putting one idea into multiple sources and notes. This ideas list is how that's done. Suppose we're now taking our notes about syntax, and we want to include this point in our notes. We've had several thoughts about it, but we also want to maybe we have an idea of our own, and we can add this one, for example. And this one we have a kind of jokey parenthetical citation. But now let's suppose we want to have a more concrete idea, and we also need to acknowledge, of course, that it's not an original idea, it's taken from a previous source. We can do this by simply dragging it from the list on the right. When this green box appears, that means you can drop it. So I can position it directly below this idea, and there it is. And the beauty is that when you click on this link, it takes you to the original source. Likewise, if we were to add this in here, oops, this one, sorry, which was originally from the note, clicking on this will take us back to the note. And that is the power of ideas, that they are, like I say, they are bridges between the two. The other benefit of the way the system works is that when you edit an idea, it's edited in all instances. So if I change this idea to, let's say, syntax is autonomous, and save that. And now, if I look in syntactic structures, it's worded exactly the same. So it means you can take your notes on a particular source, or you can write your own thoughts down on a note element. You can add ideas, and then if you change your mind about how best to represent those ideas, you can do so. You can just reword them, and then they're reworded, re-expressed across the entire journal. I think that's basically it with ideas.